Next was from this thing. So Democrats failed to effectively define attack Trump. The key word there being effectively attack Trump. All they did was attack Trump. In fact, I heard almost no policy that didn't involve attacking Trump. Their entire campaign was, look at how bad Trump is. Vote for me. Listen to Beyonce and Oprah and Megan Thee Stallion. Then there was this banger. The Harris campaign took too much for granted. You think? Like, the fact that Democrats would just come out and vote for someone who can't string a sentence together, that and all of Hollywood they thought would just fall in line like they did for Obama. She ain't Obama. She walked around like she was some queen bee. I knew people that actually worked over there. They hated her. She's had nothing she could point to that was an accomplishment. I mean, she was the border czar. Didn't even go to the border. Forget fixing it. She didn't even go to it. The legislative career was terrible. She was a horrible prosecutor. This one was great. Like, you actually had to pay someone to get them to tell you this. Said, Trump's transgender ad was particularly damaging to Harris.
Kamala is for they, them. President Trump is for you.
Yeah, that was actually a really good ad. Whoever thought about that on the Trump team, bravo, man. That was I think that was actually Dan Scavino or someone. Those guys were brilliant on his social media, which this leads to their next point. Focus less on abstract issues and identity politics and connect with voters on the issues they say matter most, including the economy, disaster relief, and addressing housing and affordability. Yeah, I mean, I didn't ever want to help them out on stuff like this, but this is politics 101. Stop that. Will they? No, probably not. But identity politics is literally the pillar of their entire party. It's this like hierarchy of oppression where people strive to be the most oppressed, and your value to the Democrat Party and the society is based on like the most minorityist.
Not one promise has been kept to Black Americans in this country when every bit of prosperity you enjoy was built on our backs. 400 years of labor for free. And we never got our 40 acres and a mule. And we are still, harmed by practices like redlining and appraisal bias. And so we are long overdue for reparations.
I mean, I could think of 1,000 Republican donors that would be happy to buy her 40 acres if that's what she wants. But you're like, dude, black people today are owed no dollars for anything, for anybody for 1860. And by the way, like, there's plenty of immigrants and plenty of people who built this country. Like, don't think that it was just a bunch of slaves that built this country. And affordability, the Inflation Reduction Act, it tripled inflation. And now young people can't buy homes. I mean, like, well done, Democrats. This one I could have told you without a study. Republicans were simply better at politics. Yes! Yes! Because Trump didn't give AF. He called it as he saw it. And sometimes it was hilarious.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets.
And people made like remixes of this. It was on every TikTok feed. He dropped these bombs and every lib publication was like, oh, that's not true. And then like the next day, you'd catch some Haitian on someone's Ring doorbell camera with a duck that they're walking out of the pond with, that they're probably going to eat it. And also like someone's like, I haven't seen my cat in 3 weeks. What they don't conclude is that all their policies in total are trash. And they need to run like a normal person who, not Pete Buttigieg or Tallarico or all the same weird people they keep putting. Platner, who's like masturbating in Porta-Johns. Like, run a normal person that has something in their life that they can point to and be like, yes, I've accomplished this. And like Tom Steyer's like the only guy who's like built something, and he's running away from all that stuff. He's like, no, I was a bad boy. Like, this is so simple. Because all these people now, they like run their entire life through some PR speak firm. Either way, I generally enjoyed reading. I was on the train laughing this morning because I can point to everything in this here and be like, yeah, I told you that. And then you called me racist for it.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.